Hey y'all, this is Conrad Layn here. I thought of a great idea to really help other fellow Turo hosts earn additional income on Turo. I think this is going to knock your socks off. I have some really deep strategy. Just to let you know, I've been insurance licensed for over 8 years. I'm also real estate licensed as well. And I'm just going to take you on a journey on showing you a different tactic and how to be a bit unorthodox and think on a way on how to actually earn additional income while you're here on the Turo platform. You might have a slow listing, you might not really get too many bookings, but I'm gonna teach you how to actually earn additional income with your Turo vehicle, and this is right into it. So the first level, again, I am insurance licensed, so I'm about to share a deep secret with you guys, so take a lot of notes here, people. And let me flip this around. I'm here with the Affinity Q50. Back to strategy. So this is what you have to do. So first and foremost, once you actually add your vehicle to the Turo platform, that's great. You basically put your Turo vehicle on the platform and you just set it and forget about it. That's great, right? I'm a bit different where, yes, I'll allow Turo to market the vehicle. I'll allow them to get guests for me, but I do believe in being responsible, and I appreciate all the efforts that Turo makes to actually get us all bookings. All the Turo hosts are on the platform, but a part of this, I try to do my best to actually do my best to make sure to always put my best foot forward and strategize and find ways to increase my likelihood of earning income and building wealth building compounding income events for myself. And how I go about doing that is one strategy. I am an insurance agent, but even if I wasn't an insurance agent, something that you guys can do right away actually is please use your search engine, Google, Bing, in your area, state, municipality, country, and consider this, people. Consider this, watch this. Becoming friends with insurance agents. Reason: if you become friends with insurance agents and say you let them know, hey, and it's up to you if you want to work out some type of deal with them, whatever the case is, but you say this, hey, anytime your insurance customers that have, say, a car insurance policy get into an accident, can you please contact me? Here's my business card, here's my flyers, here's even a QR code that they can scan, and they can actually pull up my profile and book a trip with me through Turo and sign up for Turo. If you do that, you just actually create another revenue source for yourself. People don't think like this. You gotta think outside the box. If you're doing great on Turo, you can still do this. But if you're doing great, or you're not doing too great, or you're not getting any bookings, or you're not getting the bookings you want, or you're not making the money you need, find other ways of earning income. One great way to earn income is actually with Turo. So Turo, but not just that, do it this way. You go with Turo, but at the same time, you can actually get to know multiple agents. I would say go on Google, go to your local insurance agents. They're usually everywhere, and get to know them. Introduce yourself and say, hey, anytime your customers get in a car accident, you'll know because they'll let you know. Instead of them going to Enterprise, Hertz, or Avis, or the traditional rental car companies that a lot of these insurance companies actually have some type of exclusive agreement with, or they recommend traditional rental car companies. If you actually give the insurance agent your option of, hey, instead of going to Enterprise or Hertz, have them come to my Turo profile and platform. That way they can actually book a trip through Turo. A lot of people will actually appreciate that. First, you'll have a lot more range. It's a lot more convenient. It's more advanced in regards to technology that's behind, that's running through the algorithms with Turo, and that way you can actually go ahead and actually build money that way by adding your cars on, but also having another side where you give insurance agents, etc., your QR code, a business card, a flyer with your unique Turo host profile URL there, and I'll leave a link below that goes deep in detail that Turo actually recommends that you market yourself and create flyers and etc., and all type of different memorabilia or different materials and business cards that can actually give you the chance to market yourself beyond Turo. Turo's great at marketing. They're phenomenal actually, but it doesn't hurt if you start marketing yourself as well. So why not do that? Why not get to the point where, hey, I'm gonna market myself and I'm gonna make sure I do my part to give all the insurance agents I meet my business card, my flyer, so that once their clients or customers have an accident, they could contact me and give my information to them word of mouth, and they can recommend me to other insurance agents. And this way now I just built a snowball effect of business where, yeah, it starts small, but it starts going down. And so you start building more and more business, especially if you're maintaining a good profile. I don't see what the problem is. I think this would be a great idea. I think this is something that you guys can really put in your archive, especially if you're a Turo rep. Where I meet a lot of them, a Turo host. I meet a lot of them that aren't making the money they want to make, or they just don't know what to do. They're about to give up. Like, how about this? How about think outside the box, people? You know, put your hard hat on, and you got to put some more sweat equity in there, but do your part and make sure to contact as many insurance agents as possible in your area. I'm making it very clear. Contact insurance agent. Create a list of 100, 200 different agents. Call each one of them. Invite yourself or have them invite you into the office. Stop by their office. Do that, people. And guess what? When you do it this way, insurance agents can actually read the terms and conditions to you, because oftentimes there's a gray area. But the good thing is about this, and when I mean gray area, I mean this, is that right now traditional rental car companies like Enterprise, Hertz, Avis, etc., they're different because they're actually rental car companies, and Turo's more of a platform. It's more of a marketing platform. That's the way you have to look at it. It's not a rental car company. So oftentimes there might be some gray area or confusions, because unfortunately people might get into a situation where they're like, is this an orange? Is it an apple? It's neither, actually. It's a strawberry. That's the way you have to actually look at it. So when you're in that situation, don't put yourself in a situation where you're so worked up on what it really is as a company or as an entity. It doesn't really matter, actually. What really matters is that you're giving a convenience and a service and a concierge etiquette that people will actually pay for. That's what matters. That's what matters. Don't get caught up in the vernacular. Then from that point on, when you actually do that, what's going to happen next is you'll start actually, the insurance agents will become more accustomed to you. So now they'll give you that business. And guess what? Don't just stop there. Don't just stop with car insurance. Tell them, hey, even if you have a renter's insurance policy or a homeowner's insurance policy or a commercial real estate policy, or if you have some type of a condo policy, and guess what? There's something called loss of use. If you have loss of use, is simply this. It basically means it's basically living expenses. So say if your house burns down, your rental dwelling burns down, wherever you live burns down, you can't live there. Oftentimes insurance companies will pay you a loss of use check or a living expense check, so you can pay for your expenses while the repairs are being made, or find another place to move, or etc., etc. Oftentimes people use this money maybe to rent a car, maybe they're on a trip somewhere, maybe they need to leave town temporarily, maybe they're living somewhere they don't want to use their car, maybe their car got burnt up in the fire too, they need to rent a car. So think outside the box. Now you just have a whole other stream of income coming in from insurance agents that can send you business, because now you're that answer, you're the solution when their client's house burns down, their condo burns down, their apartment burns down, or it's on fire and their car's burnt up. You know what I mean? You'll be huge. You know, a huge help. A little while ago, we're having a lot of fires out here in California in the mountains. There's so many different claims. That was a huge opportunity. If someone was had the forethought, they could make a killing at that time, because guess what? If you knew agents and you had them in your pocket, at that point you just give them your business card, they send all their business to you. These people's houses and cars are all burnt up anyway. Now you have an opportunity to have a wealth building, income producing event happen, so that now you can actually earn income from a bad situation, but you became the solution, though. So that's what it's about. You have to put yourself in a position before all this happens. You have to be proactive, and then you become dynamic. Don't never be reactive. You're reactive at first. That's never helpful to you. Then you become proactive. You think you have forethought, and then you become dynamic. Now you can switch and change. Now you can help people that have a house burned down, a rental policy, their apartment burns down, etc. So that's why insurance agents, they offer these type of policies. So you want to be a part of that. So once you get to know insurance agents, they can actually help make sure you actually earn an income, because they can send you business. And you're making their job easier, you're making them look good, you look professional, you keep a nice Turo profile, and they look good because they're your solution. There's oftentimes, as an insurance agent, because I am insurance licensed, I've been insurance licensed for over 8 years, I've had a lot of situations where my clients have actually asked me to go to a rental car company. And in the past, before Turo, I'll be like, oh, Enterprise. And a lot of times, insurance companies already have contracts with Enterprise and these other companies to make it more streamlined. So I'll just send them right to enterprise oftentimes because the contracts are already in place. But now that I'm a Turo, Turo power host, now it can actually, and you don't have to be a part, you could be a regular all-star host, a regular Turo host, or a power host, just as long as you're Turo host. Now you can offer this huge convenience of an opportunity where you can actually introduce them to Turo. And I even think this is another great idea where Turo themselves as the company should do the same thing that Enterprise has done, where you have meetings with these companies, have meetings with the insurance companies, because yes, I do believe I do believe Turo hosts, do your best. It doesn't hurt to try. Contact insurance companies in general. But they're such a big company and they have so many different entities going on, and there's a lot of policies and a lot of politics where it's going to be very hard for a regular Turo host, even like myself, to even contact these big time companies. That's Turo's position as a blue ocean company that's going to be worth billions, however, like to contact these companies, get these exclusive contracts so that instead of insurance companies sending their clientele and customers to Enterprise or Avis or these traditional rental car companies, they can actually send it to Turo. That's Turo's place, and I think Turo will be great at that. But as a Turo host, I think it's still our job to at least, hey, start small. Start with the regular insurance agents that you could touch, feel, and see. Start there, and then as word gets around to the insurance companies when in their board meetings, they'll start seeing, hey, this is becoming an additional option. Because again, oftentimes this is how it works. When you have an insurance policy, and I know I'm going line to insurance, but I'm really trying to show you guys what it's about. Insurance policy usually can add on something called bodily injury, deductibles for comprehensive and collision. You can also add something on rental car coverage. And rental car coverage usually works like this. Typically speaking, there's different ranges of it, but typically speaking, it's like, say if you have $30 per day for 30 days, they would say $900. One might say $50 per day rental car, and then maybe and that'll be $1,500 per month. Basically, it's rental car coverage so that if your car gets in an accident, you're put in a position where you have rental car coverage, and you can actually pay either go through like Enterprise or Avis or Hertz, and the insurance company will automatically step in and pay for it, or oftentimes they'll actually have you pay for it first, and then they just reimburse you. So that's where the gray area is, because since it's not technically a real, Turo's not a rental car company, it's an actual marketplace platform, really, assuring economy essentially. Oftentimes people get caught up in the words, but as long as the Turo guest pays for that and puts, hey, this is because I was in an accident, typically speaking, that's usually not a problem. It's very gray right now. So you want to be the first one to start offering this coverage. Give this to insurance agents, educate them in the matter. And then guess what? I left another additional great article below where it's from an organization that monitors this type of situation, from a really worthy organization that monitors insurance. The article is below and goes in deep detail about that. They even mentioned Turo and everything, that Turo is one of the companies that are starting to be accepted now because people are starting to become more known. Turo is becoming more known, and people are getting used to the Turo type strategy, which is phenomenal. Article below. Don't just take my word for it. Always do your due diligence. I'm just your friend on YouTube, but this is how you do it, people. This is how you earn income. This is how you build your wealth. This is a whole nother avenue. Yes, put your car on Turo. Yes, wait for Turo to market for you. You got to be proactive and dynamic. Proactive in the thought, dynamic in the strategy execution. So that's how you strategy, and that's how you strategize, and that's how you execute this strategy. Please don't just wait for Turo to pick up your car and market it. That's great. That's a great service. They're a marketing company at the same time for us, but you got to take things in your own hand. Take control. If you're not getting enough listings, or if you're getting a lot of listings, still implement this. It doesn't hurt to add more money to your income. Why not? Why not have some extra business coming in from insurance agents? For that, maybe their insurance customers went through a fire claim at their house or apartment or condo, or they went so they have to use loss of use and they got paid a check, so now they need a rental car to go around town because their car got burnt, or they don't want to use their car, etc., etc. Or hey, they had a car accident and now they're in a situation where they need a car for the next 30 days. Why not pay you? Why not go through your Turo profile? Why not? So offer your business card, offer your flyers, I offer all of that, so that basically now insurance agents can actually put you in the best position, and they talk amongst each other, that they can spread your business to other insurance agents. And what a great way to give a great service, right? And you're earning income at the same time. This is how you do it, people. That's how you do it. That's another strategy I just want to give right for the archives. So please do that. Recap. So do this. if you're a Turo host or you're going to become a Turo host, consider this. Yes, add your vehicle on. Yes, yes, yes. But don't just wait for Turo to market your vehicle. Always do your part to up your game and put yourself in the best light. Increase your likelihood and your chances of succeeding. So what you do is this. You get to know, go on Google, go on search engines, whatever in your state, city, or municipality. Find the local agents. I would say find at least 100 or 200. Find even more. That should become your job. Find as many agents that will say yes to you. Yes, you'll get some no's, but all good. But when you get the yes, yes outweighs the no's. Always remember that. So once you find the agents, you bring in your flyers. You copy and paste, or you get your QR code. You do that. Get your QR code, get your Turo host URL, put it in your business card, in your flyers, give it to all the agents that you meet with. Let them know, see your profile, let them feel confident in you, and then let them know that, hey, once you actually are at the point where you can actually give me business, if there's some type of insurance claim, please call me first, or please have them start a profile or contact me, and I'll help you walk the guests through signing up for Turo. And maybe they already have a Turo profile. That's how you do it, people. Not only you're bringing more business to Turo, you're also bringing more business to yourself. That's how you do it, people. That's what you do. Now you're in a position where it doesn't matter if they have an auto accident claim, doesn't matter if they have a some type of house claim where the house burns down or condo burns down or apartment burns down. You're the first one in line to get that business, people. That's how you do it. So always remember that. That's how you actually start adding more income to your Turo business, is by adding insurance agents into it. That's how you do it. And again, another strategy which you can also implement is if say for example, say you're getting a lot of no's, that happens. That's part of business. Welcome to the business world, people. You will get a yes. You just have to stay with it. But also do this in the meantime while you're out there shopping around for different insurance agents. How about you do some quotes for yourself? You're in the business anyway, right? You own a car. Do some quotes. Get some renters insurance quotes. Get some homeowner quotes. Get some condo quotes. Whatever the case is, and learn and get a quote so you get a quote back. So you can start reading the quotes and understanding the terms and conditions. Because typically insurance agents are only ones that really have access to that at the exterior level without going deep into the company. So if you want to start learning the vernacular and learning how to actually seeing which companies will be great fit with Turo and which one may be a little harder, there's some companies just tell you spend. For example, they'll say pay for Turo and give us a receipt and we'll reimburse you. Then there's other companies that are more streamlined where they say, hey, as soon as you go through Turo, we'll pay for you. You need to find that out. And so what you do is you get your own auto quotes, get your own home quotes, get your own renter quotes, get your own condo quotes, and speak with the agents, etc., and just get quotes. You don't have to buy it. Just get a quote so you can learn what the policies are about. So you actually become, learn the vernacular, learn the strategy. You get more implemented in the strategy. That's how you do this. So you got to implement this. So you got to put this in. You got to have forethought. So get your own quotes as well while you're waiting for insurance agents to accept you. So you learn about insurance policies, and so you learn how to actually acclimate and how to use your vehicles to be able to earn additional income with, say, an auto policy, or hey, should I pick maybe a $30 per day, $900 per month rental car policy that pays for up to $30 per day, or should I pick the $50 per day? It allows you to start understanding the policies. That's an extra piece for those. I'm just one of those people where I like getting my hands dirty and really understanding a product. I'm not perfect at all, but I try to understand the logics and strategies that are being implemented. So if you're like me or you want to do that, that's a deeper dive so you can really get your hands dirty and learn about insurance without being an insurance agent. Just get quotes and you ask the agent direct questions like that. But if you don't want to do that, just at least do this. Contact as many agents as possible, insurance agents, and give them your business card. Create your business card, make sure it's professional, make sure your profile looks right, make sure your cars are clean, make sure the pictures are right, and that's what you do. And now once you have one agent, two agent, three agent, you say you go to 100, 200 agents, you'll get someone, and you'll get some. There's always accidents every day. There's always accidents. There's always some type of issue. There's always something going on, and then you can at least be the solution, people. So that's how you build your business and earn an additional income with Turo with the insurance agents. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Conrad out.